And welcome back to Gray Gal's Kitchen. I'm Lee, one of the gals that cooks in this kitchen. And tonight I'm fixing a little salmon supper for us. I'm going to make it very simply and quickly with honey and mustard and salt and pepper. Cooking it in the grill on the stove top to get the skin nice and crunchy, and then finishing it off in the oven. It's real simple to do. I've preheated my oven to 400 so that when the salmon goes in, the rest of the cooking goes very quickly, and that will help keep it tender. Now, the first thing I'm going to do to get it ready, I have two beautiful salmon steaks that I thawed. These were from the freezer case, and I thawed them overnight in the refrigerator. They had a little bit of moisture came off of them from thawing, and I drained that off. And so I'm also going to pat them dry. So we're going to take these salmon steaks, and they do have the skin on, and put them on a paper towel on a dish, and then get another paper towel over the top and pat them dry. That way they'll brown beautifully and hold the flavor better. I'm just going to tear off that piece since it's very damp and throw that away. All right, now I'm going to wash my hands and get that fish off of there. I like to get salmon fresh if possible, but it's really hard down here in Noonan, Georgia to do that, and I imagine it's hard in a lot of places of the country, especially when salmons aren't running up in our beautiful rivers up in the Northwest. And so the beautiful salmon steaks, they're done at the top fresh part of the season. I do encourage you to get the wild caught. Now I have gotten a little bowl and put about 2 tablespoons of mustard in there, whatever kind of mustard you like. Right now I have a grainy full bodied stone ground mustard, and then I squirted in 1 tablespoon of honey. So I'm going to mix that together with my spoon and get it all mixed together really well. I have a dear friend, Eldie, who delivers these little honey bears to us every Christmas. And it's so sweet, and I love her honey. It's local honey, and I cherish it, and it's just such a sweet gift. Now, you're going to say, oh, you're putting a lot of salt on there. No, I'm not. My little holes are very, very small. I happen to be using some pink Himalayan salt. You can use whatever salt you like. And then I'm going to put some pepper on there. Salmon is a strong fish that can take strong flavors, and that's why I really like working with it. Now, the next thing we're going to do is take this over to the stove. So you come with me, and we'll get over to our stove. I've got my skillet heating here, and it's warm now. I'm going to warm it up a little bit more. I'm going to use a little bit of, this is grapeseed oil because it can take the high heat, and we want to have a little bit of high heat so we can crisp up our salmon. Let me get a spatula out and sort of move this oil around in the skillet so it sort of puddles a little bit where you don't want a lot of oil. 2 tablespoons is plenty. get a hot pad, I'm going to need that to handle this skillet. I like grapeseed oil. It takes heat very well, and it doesn't really have a flavor, so it doesn't change the flavor of your food when you're cooking it. So it works really well for me. Now, as soon as I see that oil start to shimmer, we're going to know it's time to put our fillets in. I've been known to, there's no way to pinch off a little piece of this fish. Hold on. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Oh, I left my pepper over here. Just grind a little touch of pepper in there when I see them starting to sizzle. I know my oil has gotten warm enough. I'm starting to hear it now. You don't want to put anything really wet in there to test your oil because it will pop and you could get hurt. We don't want that. Let's do a, okay, I've just barely touched it. See if you can hear this. That's what you want to hear when you lay it in the skillet. Now I laid one. I'm going to wait just a moment before I lay the other one because the temperature of the skillet will go down. And when you have a good hot skillet like that, when the fish is ready, it will release itself. So now that it's in here, I'm going to put my little bit of mustard and honey on there for my flavoring. So you didn't need much. That's why I just made just a little bit. This is a perfect meal for two. And it's easy to scale it up if you have 4 or 5 or 6 people. It's easy to scale up. We are not going to flip the salmon. We want to cook it for, I'm going to set, it's been in there a minute, I'm going to set a 3-minute timer for it to continue to cook on the stove top. I just want to pop a little bit, so I'm going to get my little popper cover right here on there so it doesn't pop on me or on my, well, it's already popped on my stove. It just makes for a little easier cleanup. So when that's ready, we'll come back and put it in the oven. All right, we're back. We've gotten our timer has gone off, and if you look at the fish here, if you look at the salmon, I'm going to try to do this. Hopefully you got a good look at that. It has gotten pale around the edges, and when you scoot it with your spatula, like that, it moves easily. So we'll turn that off. And now, we're going to put it in our preheated 400-degree oven. We're going to do 4 minutes. and then we'll be right back and take it out. Hello, we're back. We've just taken our fish out of the oven, and I'm just going to do a little fork test. I think I'm going, every time you cook fish, you do want to check it a little bit. To me, that's still a little too pink inside. I'm going to pop it in for another 2 minutes, and we'll be right back. Hi, we're back. We put our fish in for a couple more minutes. It's a matter of personal taste. A lot of people wouldn't have minded that it's a little pink in the middle, and in fact, there's quite a number of people, that think that that is the correct way to serve salmon. Personally, don't like it that way. But if you do, then that original timing would work for you. Now, this beautiful fish, I'm trying to let you see a corner of it. See how that bottom is just beautifully crisped up? It is gorgeous. And so now that it's out of the oven, we're going to let it rest. We have flipped it over on the plate. I'm going to turn off my oven. I've got a little piece of foil, and these fish now have, these beautiful fillets have been flipped over. See how beautiful, crunchy that skin is. Some people love the crunchy skin and eat that. Some people like it crunchy because it's just easier to peel off. So that's up to you. We're going to let this rest for 3 minutes. I'm going to set a timer. Resting food is very important. It helps all the juices gather back into the fish and keep it tender and moist. We'll be back for a taste test in just a minute. We've rested the fish for 3 minutes under a little piece of foil. Now we're going to take a little taste test and see what we think. Now, for me, I'm going to pull off a little piece of that skin. Crunchy. So if you like the skin, crunchy, crunchy. If you don't, like I say, makes it real easy to peel right off, just like that. See how easy that skin came off? Now we're going to try a little bite of our fish. With our honey mustard. So delicious. Simple, fast, delicious. Serve it with a little salad, some garlic bread, any kind of veg you like. Salmon is so versatile and so good for you. I hope you like this recipe. Go make the rest of the day that the Lord had made good for you.